I might have just stumbled across what I feel like is the best Orange Rockerverb amp sound. Played several, and I've played a lot to sound really good, but there's just something missing. Now, of course, I know we're talking amp sims versus amps, but this amp, it sounds a lot tighter than the other Orange amp sims that I played, and just the overall tone and feel and everything is just, it's up there. They raised the bar on this one. So this is, wait a minute, I forget the name of these things. Like, I know the amp that it's modeled after, but they always give it a different name. It's called the Origin Rocker, and this is by STL Tones. It is part of their AmpHub series of amps. So I'm gonna let you hear some individual tones, everything from clean to the dirty rock and roll tones, and of course we're gonna do some metal as well. And at the end, hang around for that because you'll hear what these tones sound like in the full mix. So let's start with the clean channel. Let's hear that first. Now, keep in mind, this first tone you're gonna hear is just the raw amp. There are no effects, nothing. It's just the amp, that's it. Alright, so let's add a little bit of effects. I want to add just a little bit of reverb and delay to the amp, and let's hear what that sounds like. Now, before we get to the rock and metal tones, there's one more clean channel tone I want you to hear, which isn't going to be so clean. I want to see what this sounds like, though, with an overdrive in front of this amp. Now it's time to hear what the dirty channel sounds like on this Orange amp sim here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back the gain down. I want to see if we can just get that pure, unadulterated rock and roll, just pure rock and roll, and kind of merging into that hard rock, maybe 80s sound here. Now for this first tone, I'm going to do this like I did the first clean tone. I'm not going to play this with any effects. It's just the raw amp. What I want to hear now, or what I want you to hear rather, is I'm going to give it just a little reverb and a little delay here, and we're also going to put just a little boost in front of the amp. We're going to have that gain all the way down, so let's hear what that sounds like. And again, the gain on the amp is actually still at the same as what you just heard it for that first tone. So again, all we're doing is putting just a little OD in front just to kind of clean that up, tighten that up a little bit, and we've got a little touch of reverb and delay on. Now it's time to crank the gain up on the dirty channel, and let's see if we can get some nice metal tones out of this thing. So again, I'm going to crank the gain up to about 7, 8, something like that. And this first tone, as you would expect, I'm not going to put any effects or any overdrives or anything like that. It's just the raw amp. I want to hear what that sounds like first. Now, let's hear what that same metal tone sounds like with a little overdrive in front of it. And again, that OD, we're going to just have the gain all the way down, and we're going to see if that helps tighten things up a little bit. The last metal tone is I want to add some reverb and delay to it for the guitar solo. Let's see how this metal tone sounds for some leads. guys, so what did you think about the Origin Rock M1 tones? Again, this is by STL Tones and is part of their AmpHub series of amps. Now, a quick disclaimer here, this video is not technically sponsored. However, STL Tones did grant me access to their amps in AmpHub, and it was mainly to review their Crankenstein that they released just a few weeks ago. Actually, I have a video on that up here, so if you guys didn't catch that yet, definitely go check that out. But again, I'm really digging this orange amp sound. I was going through their other amps and I came across this thing and I'm like, wow, okay, this sounds pretty cool. I'm really digging this, so I'm playing a lot more through this particular amp sim here. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the tones, and hey, let me know if you own an actual orange amp and if this kind of came close to what you're used to hearing. I'd love to know that. I played a real orange amp, the real Orange Rockerverb. I think it was the MK2. Maybe MK3, I can't remember, at Replay Guitar Exchange in Tampa. I got a video on that too. I'll throw that up here too. That was several months back, and I like those amps. There's something about them. They really have that unique sound to them, which I think the amp sim here did a pretty good job at mimicking that sound and tone. But again, I'd love to know your thoughts. Guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. Don't forget to check the links in the description. I've got a free metal guitar practice guide and some more good stuff for you in the description of this video. Please give this video a like and make sure you're subscribed, ding the little bell. I'm always cranking out cool guitar videos for you. And guys, thank you once again for all the support. Until next time, you know what to do. Keep it metal.